wouldn't have to do that if I had a barn. Hello. Good morning. You guys want to get up? Yeah, I know it's early. Okay, let's go. Yep, go on. Yeah, go. Okay, first things first. Don't get eaten by coyotes, buddy. Good luck. You got off the bed all by yourself. Oh, I'm very impressed. Okay, I'm gonna go inside too. All right. All right. And I'm gonna check my email and design my barn. I'm so desperate for a barn. Nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, but it's basically a 3-stall barn. That's all I freaking want. So one day, so that's what I do in the morning. I play with my home plan program for my barn. So I woke up this morning. Let's see if I can do it this way. I woke up this morning and I don't know if you can see, like this eye. I'm trying to look through the mirror in my viewfinder. It's not working well, but I'm trying to get ready for work because I have to go to work first, then come back and butcher lambs. But I'm trying to get my makeup done so I can go to work. And I noticed this eye is really puffy on the inside, and underneath, like it's like super, super puffy underneath both of my eyes. And my throat doesn't hurt. My voice is a little bit funky, but like up underneath here hurts really bad. And my hand, I've got like club hand. It's so swollen and so tight. So I'm trying to get ready for work. And I am going to work today. I'm not sick, but I almost wonder, I'm on a different medication now. My doctor's trying a different medication to help my migraine symptoms. And one of the symptoms is swollen hands, which I get once in a while anyway, but God, this is crazy. My left hand, my eyelid, underneath my eyes, everything's all puffy. So I know it's not lack of sleep. I slept like a flippin' rock last night, so I don't know. But this is what I do before I go to work. It's almost 6:30 in the morning, so yeah, and I will show you guys why I would love to have a barn. I need a barn so bad. So the plan is this barn, the end, it's going to have 10-foot walls on the side. And then this area here is going to have a lean-to coming off of it. For this program, I cannot for the life of me figure out how to make the walls 10 feet high and to put a lean-to on it. But anyway, this is going to have the lean-to coming off the side here. And the third bay is going to be like the sick pen or the lambing pen. It's going to have its own little paddock area out this way. So anyway, it's not that big. It's very basic. It's going to be very open on the inside. These are going to be removable panels. This is where the feed is going to go. And then all this whole side over here is my hay storage. And you will see shortly why I am sick and tired of having hay outside. This is a dream of mine, and it one day hopefully will come true. I wouldn't have to fold these if I had a barn. Good morning, babies. Hi, llama. How you doing? Those babies. I wish you could have seen the black one. She just came up and just gave her mom's udder a 1-2. Oh, you guys. So cute. All right. So, barn planning. That's mainly the reason why I want a barn so bad. The hay. I'm sick of tarping. I am sick of wasting all of this hay. So when, I'm not going to say if, when we build a barn, all of this litter, not most of this litter, I should say. Hi, Mabel. Good morning. Is going to be fed to the horses. So whatever the sheep don't eat in the fence feeder, which is going to be, this is going to be in the barn. Whatever they don't eat is going to go to the horses, because the horses eat practically freaking everything. They are not picky. And I mean, this is so deep already. I'm gonna get a better angle here. It's so deep already that, I mean, there's probably a good maybe ton of hay out here that they're just freaking wasting. And we have to clean this out 2 or 3 times a year, and they just waste so much hay. But if I had a barn where they're not kicking all the hay out and I could clean it easier, if all the hay that they're eating is on the other side of the fence line, because they're wasting it in this feeder mostly, I could scoop it up and feed it to the horses like this. Like that. Oh, and another thing. This is one of the reasons why, well, this is one thing that I'm trying to convince my husband over, is that when we're feeding big bales, they're great to load and unload and stack. They're wonderful, but they waste so much, because when I break open a big bale, they fall apart. But if I use a small bale, I waste hardly anything with small bales. So all of this is just a huge pile of wasted hay. And I clean up the best that I can, but there's so much wasted hay that the barn's going to pay for itself. So that's, I mean, not really. Not in my lifetime, but that's my argument. Flakes behind it, I always just tie a hay hook and it holds the whole stack up without falling over. This is a difficult bale because none of it sticks together. Like it comes off in just pieces. It doesn't come out as nice compressed flakes. So this is one reason why there's so much wasted hay. And in the snow, it's freaking difficult to, you know, if it's pouring down snow or rain, it just gets covered up with snow and rain, and I can't pick it up and I can't give it to the sheep if it's all mushy and covered in snow. So if I have a barn, I can do that all under cover. Just saying. Another issue is I hate tarping hay. Like I'm sick of it. Actually, tarping it isn't bad. It's the untarping it in the wintertime that's an absolute pain in the ass. And here's why. So all the snow, at one point we had about 2.5 feet of snow covering this whole haystack. Now, I have it double tarped. When the snow gets all built up there, it still creates a little bit of condensation. So you can still get freaking mold on the top of it, which I freaking hate. But I love you. Okay, another reason is this the snow on the back side of this is hard as a freaking rock. It is solid ice, and I can't get these tarps off. Like, they are iced in to the freaking snowbank. I can't get these end tarps off. So I would love to have this tarp flipped up over so I can get to the hay better, but I can't because they're iced in the snowbank. And another thing I'm gonna love when I get a, oh gosh, sorry, I'm trying to pick up hay. Another thing I'm gonna love when I get a barn is I'm not gonna have to haul hay from pen to pen and walk back inside the gate and back in the freaking pen. They're all gonna be fed in the same spot, which is gonna be amazing because this is an absolute chore and a pain in the ass. Chores are great, not when they're a pain in the ass, however. So So yeah, it's gonna be great when I get a barn. Nothing fancy, 36 by 36 with a lean-to. It's I'm not gonna have anything fancy. I just want a freaking barn to feed under cover. So I wouldn't have to walk all the way from that stack where I have small bales on top, all the way around into the gate, you know? And I could have my heat light in an actual stall. Hi, so cute. And they're starting to chew their cud. Look at that. They just started to chew their cud. It's the cutest thing. So that means they're eating solid food. They're only a couple weeks old, so they're still getting a ton of mom's milk. And what you saw me give her is a mix of it's added mineral and added vitamin grain. It's actually a show grain, so it has a whole lot of extra stuff. And for the first few days, I actually added a little bit of extra selenium because we don't have selenium in our soil, and selenium can cause a condition called white muscle disease, and it makes it hard for them to walk. They're uncoordinated. So a little extra selenium. I could do selenium shots, but I don't have any shots of selenium. Now, if anybody wants to write my husband a letter as to why I need a barn, my address is in the description below. So what I'm planning, this tree is definitely going to stay with a haircut. That tree, of course, is going to stay. So the way I'm planning this barn situation is there is a hillside right here. I want to cut that back. The edge of the barn's probably going to be 10 or 12 feet from the embankment so we can still drive a car through, and there's enough room for the snow to fall off the roof. 12 feet of hay storage, 12 feet of alley space, 12 feet of stall or feeding space here, and then, hi Salt, starting about here-ish would be the 10 or 12 foot lean-to with the chute, and the sick pen area is going to be where the horses are currently standing. I'm going to block that off for the sick pen or the lambing pen to keep them separate. So the driveway, however, I'm having a hard time figuring out if I want to bring the whole barn this way and, oh, Squeezy, you weirdo. The gate's open. If I want to bring the whole barn this way, but then the sick pen and the lean-to is going to be way over here, and I don't want that. I really don't want that. So I think, and if this tree wasn't so spectacular, I'd cut it out, but it's staying. So I'm going to have to do a serious haircut on this whole side of the tree, and then have the alleyway here, but it's going to be back a little bit. So it's not going to be right here. The entrance to the barn's probably going to be 15 feet on the other side of the fence here. So that should give us enough room. We're probably going to take this fence out and then, or the gate out, and bring it this way a little bit and maybe make it wider that way. So we could bring the truck and the trailer in, swing it around, and then drive straight through the barn. And then unload hay in the shade when it's not 115 degrees outside. Hi, David. Oh, good boy. Morning, Salt. Okay. And Now it's about 7:30 in the morning. My makeup is probably all messed up because my eyes are watering. Now I need to go fully change because I'm covered in hay. And I'm just tired of feeding that way. I'm sick and tired of it. Because the horses, I have to throw the hay over the fence to them, and of course they get covered head to toe. So, I don't want anything fancy, but this video is just basically me whining and talking a lot, telling myself I need to come up with ideas to convince my husband to let me build a barn. So, I gotta chickens. I gotta go warm up. Yep. Oh, dude, she's gurgling inside too.
Yep.
Gross. I've never had a lamb make this many noises after they were dead. She must have just ate a shit ton. You know, if I had a barn, we could keep them all separate and not feed them the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, for me, it's morning. It is Monday morning. It's President's Day, so today I'm taking a partial day off. What are you doing? I have no more food for you. Get out of here. I just wanted to end the video by saying, hey, everybody, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And my throat, I'm just getting over a cold. Hello, little boy. You are so friendly. And eventually, yes, we will be having a barn. It will be in this general area somewhere. Squeezy sleeping. So we'll have the chute under cover, thankfully. Good morning. And yeah, I wanted to say, I hope everybody has a great day. Support your local farmer the best that you can, guys. The next video, I don't know what it's going to be yet. It's either going to be a lamb butchering video or the chicken. I'm building a chicken feeder. So you got a little sneak peek on the lamb video. I am also building a chicken feeder with something new that I found that might help a lot of people if they have a lot of like quail or birds. You better not pee on her. Don't you dare. What are you doing? He had the look. He had the look on his face that he was gonna pee on Squeezy. But I just wanted to say, hey, have a great day. And the chicken feeder, I think, is going to be really cool, hopefully, because we have a lot of birds, a lot of quail that like get into the feeder and just eat the daylights out of the chicken food. We're losing a lot. So hope everybody has a wonderful day. And my information is in the description. I also do, and I'm not asking at all, but I have asked a few people, or excuse me, a few people have asked me if I have a link to some supplies on the farm that we need. And yeah, I do. I have an Amazon store. I'm going to be adding to it because spring's coming. But yeah, we could use a few things. Not that I can't afford it myself, but a few people have asked. So have a great day. And I'm going to leave you. Oh, maybe with grumpy horses. Skip, you're such a turd. Leave you with this. Enjoy your day, folks.